That's my age, actually. I posted a video of this song just a few days ago. I'm going to play it for you now. This is Blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. All right. I see requests coming in though already. This is for Vane. B-A-N-E. Hey Jolene. Bridget. Benjamin Caleb. Okay, I'll play The Ghost of Al Capone soon. There we go. Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spent all my money, didn't have any cares. Took all my friends out for a mighty good time. Bought bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. Lost all my good friends, had no place to go. If I get my hands on $1 again, gonna hang on to it till that eagle grins. 'Cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, you don't have many. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said it straight, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Pocket, not one penny. That's for friends, you don't have many. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said it straight, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the acoustic guitar for a number or two. Great to be with you. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I always enjoy seeing where you are coming in from. Hello from Prague. Could I play Sultans of Swing for a friend in Brisbane? I might play that a bit later on. I kind of have a bit of a sketchy version of it. It's not really fully formed. Denmark. G'day, Cass and Snake in Crescent Head. Hope you guys are well. Roanoke, Virginia. Paris. Too cool. Well, I had a request to play Classical Gas tonight from Melissa Smith-Wolf. And I have a few requests written down here from people on Facebook and also over on my Patreon page. And I'm going to play Classical Gas for you, Melissa. This was the song I performed on Australia's Got Talent when I was a wee lad. And I learnt it from watching Tommy Emmanuel on YouTube. Behind the Curve says, Freebird, just messing. How you doing, Joe? I'm doing quite well, thanks. It's a bit of a thunderstorm brewing here in Nashville, but it doesn't seem to be in this area yet, so doing just fine. Happy to be with you all. All right. voila, what a great tune. Good fun. Thanks for the request, Melissa. Had another request to play some Doc Watson, so here we go. Here's a little Doc's guitar for anyone out there. There we go. Bunny Barnes asked what capo I'm using. I'm using a Shub capo. And I also have this G7 capo, which I use kind of around the house. But the Shub's probably my favorite, because if you bend a string, the string doesn't move under the capo. So it works quite well for me in that regard. So I should mention we have a virtual tip jar set up for anyone that's enjoying the show and would like to leave a tip. Tips are very much appreciated. They're not required for admission. The tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. That's joerobinson.com/tipjar. And we don't take cash, unfortunately. Maybe one day we'll figure out that technology. Although I do have a PO box. But yeah, the virtual tip jar is it's kind of a cool way of me coming to you and doing these shows. And yeah, you can just put in your Venmo information or just your card information and just click on the link. It should be in the chat here on both YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, the tip jar is very much appreciated. Thank you in advance. I saw a request to play Fireflies, so here we go. I'll even turn the reverb up for this one. Getting fancy. Oh, there's a little thunder outside. Casey's right, the virtual swiper. This is for you, Paolo.
I remember your video on this. They put a pillow under your foot to muffle the tapping. Yeah, when I was in the studio making the album that was on, Time Jumpin', I had a habit of stomping my foot. I do have a habit, but I've learned to kind of just not actually stomp it, but just rock it up and down. But I used to, put blankets under my foot so it wouldn't come through the microphones. There you go. Okay, well, by request, here's The Ghost of Al Capone. Tuning down. This is about the only song I play in drop D tuning, I think. This song was inspired, of course, by the notorious gangster Al Capone. And the studio where I recorded said song, where I was stomping my foot so hard they had to put a blanket underneath, that was actually a castle that had a recording studio in it that was built by Al Capone. So that's pretty neat story. And I used to live just down the street from there. So this is The Ghost of Al Capone. It tells the story of me meeting Al in a dream one night. Emma Giles said, "You learnt the foot stomping from James Eville." I surely did learn it from Jamie.
There's a castle out in Franklin off Old Hillsborough Road, called by Al Capone, his Tennessee abode. It's on the way to Leaper's Fork, 20 miles south of Nashville. Rumors are there's gold buried in them hills. I moved in just down the street in the winter of 15. A restless spirit lingered in my January dreams. I can't explain, but I could sense the ghost of Al Capone breathing on the cold glass of my snow-covered home. I thought it was paranoia till I saw him eye to eye, and in lucid conversations he spoke of days gone by. His Tommy guns, lawman on his back, a cigar smoking Snoop Dogg, his bulletproof Cadillac. I messed up the words. Said he built that castle as a halfway point from Illinois to New Orleans, a clandestine gambling joint. And after my encounter, I felt like I knew the man, but his twisted motivations I just couldn't understand. The notorious bootlegger smuggled Templeton Rye from the rum runners of the East Coast when America was dry. To some he was a hero, a modern day Robin Hood. To some a killer and a thief, devoid of any good. They finally caught up with him in 1931, locked him up for tax evasion, and his gambling days were done. They sent him way out west to the island in the bay. Surrounded by man-eating sharks, his cell was cold and gray. But in vivid technicolor, he heard a melody, and on a pre-war Gibson, he was once again set free. I hear banjos on the magnolia breeze. There's a black crow perched in the wicked winter freeze outside my window, right off of the Natchez Trace, from Alabama to Alcatraz. They call him Scarface. The warden has me licked. He wrote in rationed ink. Some nuts stabbed him with scissors, and Capone did barely blink. He clubbed him with his banjo in a fit of gangster rage. Just another morning in the California cage. And after some good behavior, they let him strum again, and a ragged band of inmates turned to soulful music men. They called themselves the Rock Islanders, and word spread throughout the land, till every prisoner was jealous and wanted to join the band. I hear banjos on the magnolia breeze. There's a black crow perched in the wicked winter freeze outside my window. Right off with the Natchez Trace, from Alabama to Alcatraz, they call him Scarface. Now where else but in a legend does such a soul belong? You after a storied life of crime, dead a man of song, died a man of song. To this day out on the water, at the setting of the sun, you can hear a ghostly banjo in cell 181. When I messed up the words, someone said, "That's the reality of a live stream." Well, that's true. We're alive and raw and real. And no punches in here. But the real challenge is that I wrote, a lot of words in that song. So that's the hard part, is remembering all those words. Okay. Joe, do you still play Borsalino? I do still play Borsalino. That's a great suggestion. Thank you, Paul, on YouTube. Uh-oh. Al Capone's ghost is in Dawn's Woods now. Hi, Lee. The guitar is from 54. I can't stop playing this guitar.
Okay, another request to play Blue Moon, which is a great idea. That's a great song. I was really inspired when I first heard Tommy Emmanuel play Blue Moon. And I was fascinated with the style of combining a walking bass line with the chords and melody to a song. So basically the bass goes like this. And then the chords come in. You can add a little percussion. The melody. So just one standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then it suddenly appeared right before me, the only one my heart had ever loved. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When we're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Don't buy sugar, you just need to touch my cup. You're my sugar, and it's so sweet when you stir it up.
When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, it seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose.
I actually played a little bit of that Blue Moon on Australia's Got Talent as well. So there you go. I'm going to play some original songs next, but before I do, I just want to make another announcement about the tip jar. For anyone that's just tuning in, we have a virtual tip jar set up, and tips are very much appreciated. They're not required for admission to the show. You can tip as little or as much as you want, and you just click on the link, which should be floating around somewhere in the comments. And the link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. And we have a virtual swiper. You know, when I'm in back in the days of playing actual concerts in actual physical venues, I used to say, come up to the merch table, and I got a swiper, and I had my little card reader there connected to my phone. But these days, it's all digital, it's all online, it's all virtual. So virtual tip jar, joerobinson.com/tipjar. Tips are very much appreciated by anyone who is enjoying the show and wants to send a tip. Okay, let me switch back to the acoustic for a couple numbers. Here's a little bit of a song called Remedy. I'll try a different capo this time. I'll try the G7th. There's no bending in this song.
Sometimes I wonder, how did we get to where we are? 'Cause you and I have made it so far. To go from strangers on the street to lying side by side, nothing in this world too high. You take me places I would have never known. You fill the space where I used to feel so alone. You're all I need. There's something in the way you love me. Without you, where would I be? When I feel broken and lonely, you're the remedy. I never thought that I would find someone just like you to take my pain and cut right through. And now I want the world to know a love that's so profound. 'Cause I know we found sacred ground. You're all I need. There's something in the way you love me. Without you, where would I be? When I feel broken and lonely, you're the remedy. take me places I would have never known. You fill a space where I used to feel so alone. You're all I need. There's something in the way you love me. Without you, where would I be? When I feel broken and lonely, you're the remedy. You're all I need. There's something in the way you love me. Without you, where would I be? When I feel broken and lonely, you're the remedy.
There we go. Well, this one goes out to a big fan and regular listener, Susan Peck. This one's for you, Susan, and I'm wishing you a speedy recovery from your surgery. There we go. That's one of my new compositions. I haven't formally named it yet, but I'm thinking of calling it Motu Sika, which is a word in Fijian. I went to Fiji once, and I played a few really cool gigs over there. It was really amazing. At the Baka Blues Bar, if anyone from Fiji is watching, some of my Fiji friends sometimes chime in on these live streams. But Motu Sika apparently means something like live for the moment. So there we go. That's what that song feels like to me. So there we go. I'm seeing a lot of requests from Benjamin Caleb to play Streets of London. So, all right, you got me. This song, of course, was written by Ralph McTell. Streets of London.
Have you seen the old man in the clothes down market, kicking up the paper with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and there loosely by his side yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in her rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. So how can you tell me that you're lonesome and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
Okay, I've seen a couple requests for Let the Guitar Do the Talking. So here we go.
I saw her from across the room, and I couldn't have looked away. But I knew that all too soon I'd get on the stage and play. She was pale, me no mind, just laughing with her friends. I knew I had her met my move, or I might never see her again. So I let the guitar do the talking, 'cause it knew just what to say. With a smooth melody and the bass a-walking, things started going my way. I drew her close to me with the harmony. She began to dance. I let the guitar do the talking. I knew it was my only chance. And she was standing by the bandstand when I played my last song. She said, if you can show me how, I'd love to play along. There's a beautiful Martin at my place, she said, vintage 1942. And I got a feeling we could make some music if you could help me to get it in tune. So I let the guitar do the talking, 'cause it knew just what to say. With a smooth melody and the bass a-walking, things started going my way. I drew her close to me with with the harmony. She began, and our hands fell right into place. I let the guitar do the talking. She loved everything that it had to say. I let the guitar do the talking, and it said a sweet goodbye. I wish that I could stay and play, but I'm leaving town tonight. Another show on down the road, and it all begins again. I let the guitar do the talking. Another town, another friend. I saw her from across the room, and I could not look away, but I knew that all too soon I'd get on the stage and play.
See a comment that says, I think Joe is best playing his stuff. I really appreciate that. I mean, I usually don't play covers in my shows. That's kind of part of the fun of these live streams, has been just, I'll just play whatever you guys type in the chat there, if I know it vaguely. But to be honest, original music is what I've played on stage for the last, since I was a teenager, primarily. So I have a lot of songs. So thanks for requesting my own songs when you do that. I appreciate it. So I'm going to play a few more, and I want to say thank you, and a reminder that we do have a virtual tip jar set up for anyone who's just tuning in. The tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar, and tips are very much appreciated. They allow me to come to your homes live from my home at this time when there's very little in the way of concerts happening. So tips are very much appreciated, and thank you to anybody who is able to throw in a little contribution to the tip jar. So I'm going to play Genevieve's song. This, of course, is from my album Borders. It's my most recent CD.
Down by the river that you lied, before we had to say goodbye, I fell for you before I knew your name. The way that the words fell from your lips, the feeling of your soft fingertips on my skin, I've never been the same. All that I need to learn, that I need to see is in your eyes. All that I plead and yearn for this world to give me realized. In this love I believe, Genevieve. Je t'aime, tu es ma joie de vivre. From all that I run, you are my reprieve. Right from the start, this restless heart you tame. All that I need to learn, that I need to see is in your eyes. All that I plead and yearn for this world to give me realized. In this love I believe, Genevieve. And every day I know it more and more. You're the one I've been searching for. And I don't even know who I was before you.
Hello to everybody from Brazil.
All that I need to learn, that I need to see is in your eyes. All that I plead and yearn for this world to give me realized. In this love I believe more than I can conceive. Morning, noon, and eve. Genevieve.
He sings French with an English accent. Damn it. I'm failing in my little French. I'm not a very good French student. I'm trying to learn, but my fiancée Geneviève, she is from Quebec, where they speak French. She also speaks English and Spanish. I'm going to play a couple more tunes. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to play. I had a request from Patty to play One Heart at a Time. I got a couple more songs for you guys tonight. Actually, I got 3 more songs. One Heart at a Time, Gypsy Eyes, and then I'm going to do Reputation. And I'm really going to rip it up in Reputation. Just wait for it.
Everybody's always running round in such a hurry, filling up the world with trouble and worry. Everywhere I turn it seems I see somebody hurting. There's gotta be a better way to live than this. And I don't know why we gotta mistreat one another. Can't we be a little kinder to each other? Is it so hard to be a brother to a brother, a sister to a sister, lover to a lover? 'Cause I'm gonna do what I can. So please, won't you take my hand, and we'll change the world one heart at a time, starting with mine. Ain't no way we're ever gonna do it all at once, baby. Little at a time. I know it might sound crazy, but I believe it's a world worth saving, a chance worth taking, 'cause love's worth making. Anything to stop another heart from breaking. So I'm gonna do what I can. So please, won't you take my hand, and we'll change the world one heart at a time. Don't you think the world would be a better place with a little more loving human race?
Okay, a little bit of Gypsy Eyes now. This is for Sujata.
Those gypsy eyes call to me from another time, from another place. Those gypsy eyes fell upon me. Who could say no to those gypsy eyes? By the firelight she danced, just like she's in a trance. What else could I do but fall into those gypsy eyes and call to me from another time, from another place. Those gypsy eyes fell upon me. Who can say no to those gypsy eyes? By the firelight she danced, just like she's in a trance. What else could I do but fall into those gypsy eyes call to me from another time, from another place. Those gypsy eyes fell upon me. Who could say no to those gypsy eyes? Who could say no to those gypsy eyes?
Paolo says, who originally sang this? Me. I originally sang that. I originally wrote that song. Gypsy Eyes. Okay, I'm going to finish up with this one. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. A reminder that the virtual tip jar is... virtual tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar, and tips are very much appreciated to anyone who has enjoyed the show and wants to leave a contribution. No pressure, of course, but I just like to keep mentioning in case people are tuning in at different times in the show. So thanks very much, everybody. I'm going to play Reputation as a final song. I'm going to play it on the red guitar because I'm about to go quite fast. And I'm even going to take this shirt off because it's, you know, it's a good thing when the temperature's warming up here in Nashville. Here we go. Thanks, Paolo. I'm glad you like the song. That song's going to be on my next CD. I've already recorded it, actually. Okay. Oops, drop my capo. Taxi. Where'd it go? There it is. Sorry, folks. Checking tuning. This song features all the notes I have not played yet. There's always one of those in the show because I've got to get it all out there on the table. Stuart says, I thought there was a spider with hot feet running all over the fretboard. That's a good one.
She learned long ago how to play the game. Spent her days and nights living in the fast lane. But time is passing and she wants to slow it down, trying to find a ticket off this merry-go-round. 'Cause she only wants to be loved, to feel the joy and the pain. Can she open her heart? She's got a reputation to maintain. On the outside, things look beautiful. She's surrounded by people who will never know her story, hiding in their eyes. Makeup on her face is an everyday disguise. 'Cause she only wants to be loved. Thanks, Will, for the tip jar. Oh, the joy and the pain. Can she open her heart? She's got a reputation to maintain. She knows she can't keep going down the road she's on. She only wants to be loved, to feel the joy and the pain. Can she open her heart? She's got so many chains, so many chains. She only wants to be loved, to feel the joy and feel the pain. Can she open her heart? She's got a reputation to maintain.
All right, everybody. Hope you all have a great evening out there. Take good care. Thanks for tuning in. And to anybody who's thrown a little money in the virtual tip jar, thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Live from home, number 29. That's my age. There you go. Not for long. I'm turning 30 in a couple months. So there you go. Have a great week, everybody. And thanks for watching. Ciao.